All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CPL main broadcast. I'm Thefts here. Along with me once again is Lemur. How is it
Yeah,
going,
boy.
Lemur?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. About to see. I believe this is the Militia and Savages. It'd be a good game.
Yep, definitely looking for a good one here. Got the some new look lineup here for the Savages coming into week 3 here of the CPL. Definitely excited for this one. We're starting off with a 6-star hardpoint. One of the better maps to, watch just overall at the moment. So, Lemur, I do gotta ask though, who do you think is gonna take this series? All right, that was a good answer from Lemur. I believe he thinks it's gonna end in a draw. The S&D is gonna come down to a trade, and the round's just gonna end, and nothing's gonna happen. Good talks there from him. I do believe though that this militia squad's going to come out and keep looking dominant like they have been so far behind the back of Swag Check. But with that being said, as we wait for these teams to get into the lobby for this 6-star, I'm going to throw us to the BRB screen. But that's exactly what we're going to do. Be right back. You won't want to go anywhere or miss this matchup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, loading in here to the 6-star hard point here between Militia and Savages. Definitely excited. Oh.
Yo, hello.
I need them to end it. I need them to end it, actually.
Yo, Thefts.
Hello, hello.
Hi. My stuff keeps crashing. I don't think I'll be able to cast.
All right, no worries there. We will get it figured out. Sorry, guys. It loaded me into spectator for some reason. Yeah, I was not in Codcaster there. I was in spectator for some reason. So I'm going to throw us to the BRB and figure out a second caster. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Finally, map 1 of this series here between Militia and Savages. Unfortunately, Lemur's Discord just seems to not be working, so it's Thefts alone in the booth here. But we're going to start on board with Wag checked here from the side of Militia. He has been their hard carry so far, and I'm definitely looking to see him keep it up. But Z will start off with the first kill here, as Swag Check finds another Trojan with one as well. And Chumley's will go down after finding one. So now Geen kind of left alone on the point for a second, as his team starts to regroup for a push. And Geen gets taken down by AJ before he goes down to the grenade from Marsh. But Swag is able to find another one before going down to Marsh. And Marsh finds a big two-piece here. So he's able to secure a lot of time here for the side of Savages on this P1. And it looks like only Swag checked here to try and maybe get him off of it a little bit. AJ comes to help, but some great shots from Marsh there. As Primo was able to find a big two-piece there on P2. So now Trojan's kind of left alone. And he's going to get found out by Chumleys. And Marsh finds a pick in the front. So Savage is here with a great start now. And they're going to get the initial off of this P2. Marsh now on a 5 streak, needing one more for his cruise missile. And he won't find it. Z is able to take him out. As for a second there, every player of Militia was 3-3, if anyone caught that. But now Chumleys with a big 2-piece on a 4 streak of his own. As Primo finds a big kill front, and Chumleys finds another. So now another 5 streak here for the side of Savages. Can he find this kill to make it 6? He will. So now Chumleys with a streak for the side of Savages, as they are up early in this game. And it looks like they're going to be able to find this rotation on the P3 as well, as Militia were able to get the last 15-ish seconds of that hill to make this about a 20-point game. Trojan trying to break from the front, but Geen with a big win, the newly acquired player for Savages. Really, most of his team being newly acquired except for Marsh and Primo, but making some big plays early on here. Geen with a big two-piece in the front of the hill. He's looking for the third, and he'll find it there. So now, it's only going to be Z left alone on this push, and he'll get the first kill as his team finally arrives for backup. Chumley's able to win one, though. Marsh with another. So now, Swag checked, and Z are going to have to fight alone here. Swag finds two, though, so Z trying to keep breaking from this wood stairs side. He just keeps getting weak over and over again, and eventually goes down to Primo, but Militia do make their way on to the point. With about 20 seconds left, and they're going to win it. But once again, Savages are just beating them to the next hill, winning these rotations here. I mean, Swag Check's going to win one long, and Z's going to be the lone man you here. He's going to find one kill, but will he be able to find the second here on Primo? He won't. So now Swag Check's going to have to break in and find two, and he won't be able to. He only gets one. But the kill coming in from long by Trojan now. So Savages do get on, or Militia get on, but Marsh with a big two-piece to delay that time even more. But AJ has snuck through into the security part of the map, and he's going to be a big thorn in the side of Savages. Chumley's having to go out of his way to find that kill. And Swag Check with a big two-piece looking to make it a third there. But Marsh is able to take him down. But it does look like Militia are still on this point strong. Trojan now left alone in a 2v1. He will go down. So Savages maintaining their lead a little slighter, though, as Militia had a great P5 here. Going into the rotation, it looks like Militia have control of you. Trojan gonna be tagged up, but won't get found yet. As Dean, though, is able to find two kills after Primo gets traded. So now Savages do have this P1 hold to break off. But Swag Check finds a big kill. And he finds another one as well, trying to help his team break on. But Chumley's finds two of his own, and Dean with another one on the point. But Swag will finally find that last kill. But Marsh had enough time to get back and get into the play. So he does find the kill, and Z able to find one, but Chumley's finds AJ, and Chumley's finds another big two-piece. It seems like he's getting one almost every time he's alive, and amazing shots there onto Swag Check. So now Chumley's on a 3 streak. AJ with 2 in the hill, though. Chumley's is going to chow this old time, trying to keep this game from being necessarily tied. He'll do a good job of that, but he does get found out. So now Primo is left alone in the back of the next hill here, and he'll find one kill before going down to Z. And his team is, I mean, he bought enough time for his team to break into the front. Dean finds one, Marsh finds another. So that will be the Savages with the initial hill hold. And Dean does trade the kill onto Chumley's there. They're definitely going to find the first at least 20 seconds of this P2, maintaining their lead now. But it's going to be a triple hit from front to the side of Militia. They find 2 kills, and now they look to wrap around, but Marsh is reading it beautifully, and he's going to find 3, making it a 4 streak now for Marsh. Absolute beautiful work here from the side of Savages. AJ with a big win there, though, to shut Marsh down. But Geen will push him out before he can regen, so he's just not able to really find a whole lot of time here. But Z with a big 2-piece will secure them the last 15 seconds there. And he tags up Marsh there, but Marsh does run away. Primo finds him with a nade, though. Swag Check was able to push out and get that first kill, though. So now, Swag is trying to break in through the front of this next hill. But they know he's here. Will Chumley's read it? He won't. So Swag Check able to get in with the help from AJ and Z. And AJ will go down in the back to Marsh here. And the streak coming in from Chumley. Let's see if he's able to find one. Geen finds an opening kill. AJ takes out Geen, and Chumley's takes out a teammate, as well as taking Marsh out. And Primo with a big 1v1 on the point there will buy a ton of time for his team before AJ goes down to Geen. So now Savages are able to find their way onto this P3 for about 35 seconds here if they can hold all of it. They're looking to build on this lead now, going up about 50 points. It will be 70 if they hold all of this. But it looks like Militia are not trying to let them, as they will get the back spawn. So the last 10 going the way of Militia, but still about a 40-point lead for Savages. Heading into this second P4. Geen with the huge two-piece there, just being an annoying thorn in Militia's side. Absolutely making a ton of big plays for Savages here. Chum-Lee's with a huge kill onto Z there, slowing down the push here. And then Geen with a big flank, but it'll get found out by Trojan before he goes down to the nades. But Militia have found their way onto the point. Marsh left alone, trying to just buy time and play his life. And he'll find one kill before finally getting found out. So now a 3v2 on the point. And Z with a big flank is going to cause trouble, finding one of his own before Swagcheck finds two, making it 3 now on a 5 streak. And Z pushed into security, was able to find one before he goes down to Chum-Lee's. And Savage is looking to set up on this next hill. Swag won't find his cruise missile as he gets shot in the back. AJ trying to play his life on this last bit of time, but he'll go down to Chum-Lee's, already hitting 30 kills. Is Chum-Lee's trying to help his team win this next hill? He finds one, he finds two there. Oh, but Swag finds one as well after Z trades Chum-Lee's out. So 2 kills each going the way of both teams on this first P1, or on this third P1. But Geen trying to find a flank there, won't be able to. Chum-Lee's is able to find Z though before going down to AJ. So Militia do have control of this P1, but Primo took a long route and was able to get them off the time. So now Militia are gonna have to play the kills for just a second, but it looks like that's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna do it beautifully. Oh, but Chum-Lee's has once again managed to make his way through this Militia lineup. Sitting at 35 and 19 already. His team is only up about 20 points, but most of that is because of him. Militia able to find the rest of this time, still cutting into that lead ever so slightly, but they're gonna need to step it up just a little bit if they want to complete the comeback here. And Z with a big opening kill there is going to be exactly what they need. AJ trading him out beautifully. So now they have the numbers on the point if they can execute perfectly here. Swag is able to find the kill on the Chum-Lee's, but Primo was able to take one out in the back, and he's playing his life. But Geen will go down as well. Swagcheck does take himself out from the nade because of the trophy, and Marsh has been able to find his way through the vent. And it looks like Savages are able to find the kills, but Militia just have too much pressure on the front side of this hill, and they're gonna look to tie this game up here. But Primo able to get onto this P2 actually for the last 20 seconds. He has a big 1v1 here, and he's not gonna be able to find AJ. So the game going back to just about tied. Savages up 10. But Militia have the rotation here on P3. Geen gonna go down to Swagcheck. Chum-Lee's looking to take the long route. And he's actually gonna call in his cruise missile, his second of the game here. Looking to find the kill in the back. And actually, he won't be able to find it as the player there had spawn protection. So Swagcheck is able to live and help time. And they're able to find the kills there. And Trojan, or no, sorry. Yes, Trojan, sorry, found Marsh in the back. So Militia gonna be able to take the lead here for the first time in this game on this P3. But Savages are able to win a couple gunfights as they're able to get on and contest. But Militia are just reading them perfectly. Marsh was able to find one kill, but the rest are going to go the way of Militia. So now they are going to look to go up by about 20 points here heading into this P4. But Geen was able to find a big kill onto Z on the rotation. Only one more there to stop them. Trojan will go down as well. And now Swagcheck might be the last hope on this flank. He's going to take out Chum-Lee, so the time will go back white. And Geen tries to push in and find him, but he won't be able to. So Swagcheck with a huge two-piece, making it 3 now. Going absolutely huge for the side of Militia. He's on a 7 streak. Already has 40 kills. And he's going to be able to read you beautifully. He gets a thumb tags onto Geen, but Chum-Lee's hitting the long flank is able to find 2. So Savages are going to be able to get on here. They find 3 kills, but Trojan Trojan was able to find 2 kills and 1 with a trophy. So that's 3 dead for Savages. And Militia are going to be able to get onto the hill. That might have been the dagger in the side for Savages, as now all the kills are going the way of Militia. That's going to be game. 41 kills. No, 42 kills for Swag Check there. Wow. Militia with a huge map 1 here. As Swag Check gonna find the final kill here onto Chumlee's. Almost 7,000 damage there for Swag Check. You can't really ask for much more there from your master from the side of Militia. And I mean, on the side of Savages, they had the break onto that hill, but then Trojan found a kill on the point and someone died throwing a nade to a trophy. And then Trojan was able to find another, getting a complete 3-piece, which is just what won the game for Militia there. Absolutely amazing plays from Trojan to end that game. And as we go into your after action report here, as you can see, 2 40 bombs being dropped as Chumlee's doing a lot of work there for the side of Savages, as you were able to see, but they were just a little too short and too late in that map. As, you know, they had the lead for most of it, but then Militia able to keep it somewhat close the whole time, finally put their foot on the gas, and once they did not let up. And I mean, really, AJ going 35 and 30 with 2 minutes on the time as well, doing a lot for his team there. Definitely what you love to see from the side of Militia. And I think Savages are just looking for a little more from the slaying department out of their master and Marsh. Only going 27 and 29 with a minute on time though. And Primo the Spec 1 going 18 and 30 there with a minute on time. Really just, it looked like they fizzled out a little bit too late. So now, as we wait to head into this map 2, Invasion, Search, and Destroy, I'm definitely looking on the side of Marsh for Savages and the side of Swag Check for Militia as really to be the determining factors. I mean, obviously they're the masters for both teams, but the pop-off potential that both of these guys have is just very critical to each team's success. And I think that's what they're going to rely on here, especially on a map like Invasion. But as we get loaded into the lobby, I'm going to throw us to the B right back, as that's exactly what we're going to do. You won't want to miss what's happening here on the CPL broadcast, though. Militia versus Savages. Militia took the first map, but it was close as they had to fight for it. You won't want to miss what's coming up, though, on Invasion, Search, and Destroy here in map 2, as we will be back in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now loading in to Invasion, Search, and Destroy here between Militia and Savages. Militia taking the first hard point. So they're going to be up 1-0 here. Savages looking to tie the series up. Definitely looking for some big things out of them here. I think off the rip here, as Militia are on offense, I want to go on board with Swag Checked, as he's going to be watching the cross here, but I don't think he was able to spot the two that already got a through, so Primo able to get some shots onto him here. Now, as Militia are looking to work their way towards this B bomb site, a smoke coming out, though, I do believe, and Marsh is going to be the guy left on the back of that bomb site. The Swag Check still buying his team some info here through the middle of the map. Primo going to be playing here, trying to just stay alive and make sure that they're not able to wrap on to A. And let's see, Primo wasn't able to find a timing there, as AJ will find this opening blood on to Geen. So now Militia going to be executing onto this bomb site. Let's see what Marsh can do alone here. He finds the first kill. He won't be able to find the second, and Swag Check was able to find Primo in mid. So now Chumley's left in a 1v3. He finds the first onto Z, and he's eventually gonna get found out. Militia just overwhelming him here. Going to be taking the first round on offense. A beautiful B execution there from the side of Militia. So now, let's see what Savages want to do here on offense to try and even the score up. After Militia, you know, I believe that was a pretty devastating offense there. And it looks like they're going to try to hit him with a B counter, just like they did. And the lone man for Militia is going to be AJ at the moment. Z has worked through mid, though, and he will be sitting dark. I wonder if he's going to push through here or if he sits back. But Chumley's actually is able to find Swag Checked, as Swag was trying to go for a flank. And that's going to be a huge first blood. And he's looking to find a second, but Trojan finds an equalizer onto Primo. So now a 3v3. Oh, but Geen is able to find one onto Z. So now a 3v2 for Savages here, as it looks like they're going to wrap this bomb towards A. And they have been spotted. Trojan able to find another huge kill onto Chumlee's. So now he's on a 3 streak of his own, but this bomb is going to get planted. And it looks like Savages are opting to play through the middle of the map and hold it through Caf A and Street Side. Number 1, AJ taking a long route to get through. Trojan here looking to push through mid, and they'll both get found at the same time. Savages in a 2v2, both winning their 1v1 gunfights here. And Geen getting the final kill as Marsh was able to find AJ across the map. A beautiful round there for Savages, able to tie this S&D up at 1. So now, AJ carrying the bomb here for Militia, as Swag Check is just going to gun Geen off the rip of the round here. So an early lead for Militia, but Chumley's able to capitalize and find one of his own. So now it's going to be a 3v3. Swag Check is able to find some good shots there onto Marsh. But Marsh backing down, trying to stay alive on this B bomb site, as that it looks like that's where Militia are wanting to go. They're just trying to find the opening. Now let's see what they're going to try to do here. Trojan does spot Chumley's, but Chumley's does opt to go to the square and just see if they can bait them into pushing into the setup. Now Marsh getting some good shots there. And now let's look to see if Primo, who's holding the middle of the map, is going to be able to make some noise here. One pushes through dark, AJ, and that's going to be the bomb down in the middle of the map. Primo with a huge kill there, but he's gonna go down here. It looks like, oh no, Swag Check not able to find the kill just yet, but the big nade coming in, and that will eventually find Primo there. So now Trojan does pick up the bomb. Only 7 seconds left. I don't think, no, he doesn't have enough time. They just don't have enough time to plant. And Marsh not even gonna chow, as he knows Swag can't get on it. But Swag Check is on a 3 streak, saving it. But Savages, a huge defensive round win there. And just a big nade there from Chumlee's on the cross to blow up the cars, not allowing Trojan to even get close to that bomb site. But I don't think they would have had time anyways. So Savages take the 2-1 lead here on the S&D, as they really are looking to win this map to equalize the series at 1 apiece. AJ very smartly opting to turn around and run back, as he probably would have died if he continued to run forward there. As now Savages are looking to push up. Still looking to go towards this B bomb site, as it's usually favored early in the rounds. And Geen getting some info there, knowing AJ is now in the back of Ice Cream. Swag Check, though, is pushed up through middle map here. Let's see, is he gonna get pushed up into the spawn? Nope, Marsh does read it. So now they have information really on just about everyone on Militia's side. Savages now pushing up, looking to get on this B bomb site. Primo with the bomb, looking to nade out the guy off of this orange tractor, and they're gonna push him. Trojan not even seeing it coming. Primo finds a big kill before getting traded out by AJ, but Chumlee's will find the trade there. Swag Check, though, is able to find one of his own. He has to stay down because he is weak. Chumlee's does grab the bomb now, so it looks like it will not get planted. Swag Check with a huge kill there. So now Marsh left in a 1v2. He only has 7 seconds. So really, even though he does find that kill there onto Z, Swag is not going to peek him at all. Preserving the 5 streak there and the round win. Militia with a big defensive win. Almost the exact same way that Savages were able to find theirs. You know, these teams really just kind of mirroring each other. As I got pump faked again by the game on kill cams. Nonetheless, a 2-2 S&D here between these two teams. Swag on a 5 streak. I'm definitely going to stay on board with him to see if he can find this cruise missile. But I'm definitely looking for the side of Savages to not play too aggressive here on defense. You don't want to feed them any kills for free. Force them to push into you and make a play. And Geen is actually gonna find the angle on the Swag. So Swag will not be able to find his streak, as Geen found a crucial kill there. But AJ will trade the round out. Finding a kill to Marsh, but Chumlee's is gonna find a big grenade kill there onto Z. So now, though, this B bomb site is kind of open, as Chumlee's is just looking over. Like, I mean, I do believe eventually Militia are going to try to get this bomb down, but they've taken too long. Oh, never mind. AJ's going to just find a 2-piece. And actually now Chumlee's left in a 1v2. AJ is just going to jump and find the 3rd. Wow. So Savages, I mean, just solo challenging AJ right there. Just funneling into the same spot, feeding him those 2 kills. Letting him regen to find the 3rd as well. And they just went absolutely huge. I thought they might have had the round for free because Militia weren't able to get the bomb down, but then AJ just does that and it's all over and Militia get the round. You got to think that's had to have swayed some momentum in their favor as they go up 3-2 now. AJ on a 4 streak. But let's see if maybe he will be able to find the cruise missile here. Sorry, as I had to take a drink there really quickly. But this round is kind of stalling out, being a little slow here. Our Savages on offense, as they're trying to find a pick before really executing onto a bomb site. And Chumley's looking to find that onto Swag, but no, Swag will take him out. So now a 3v4 for Savages. And you got to think now them playing slow has been a huge crutch, as they weren't even able to find the first blood after taking all that time. Oh, and Swag is going to find a big kill onto Marsh there. So now a 2v4 for the side of Savages, and they're both going to get found out very quickly. Now 4-2 for the side of Militia, as really I think Savages shot themselves in the foot there by just taking so long to try and make a play, that Militia were able to pinch and do whatever they wanted on the map after knowing exactly where Savages were. So now Militia really pulling ahead in the driver's seat here, up 4-2. I'm going to stay on board with AJ here as he's on the 4th streak, closest to the cruise missile, but I'm going to scroll through everyone really quickly so we can get a look at their KDs. Swag Check leading the way at 9-2 on a 3 streak of his own. Once again. But now it looks like Militia are again going to try to take this B, or try to take this bomb B, and AJ has just seen 2 enemies, so actually now they're going to rotate this very quickly, but AJ's going to get found out by Geen. Geen with some amazing shots there in the middle of the map, cutting down one of the members of Militia on a streak, but Swag Check now finds one of his own on Primo, so now he's on a 4 streak, sitting at 10-2. A 3v3 here in round 7. Marsh is actually going to be able to find Swag here, so both members of Militia that were on streaks were able to go down. Savages have just put themselves in a good situation if they can win this round. But they're going to have to be able to clutch up here. A 2v3, it's still winnable for Militia. This doesn't look great. Z is going to get shot up by Chumleys, but Chumleys is going to get found out by Trojan. So now a 2v2 here. And number 6, Geen, is in the middle of the map by himself. He's going to get found out. So now it's a 2v1 for Marsh. Marsh finds Z, though. And Z had the bomb. And there's just not going to be enough time for Trojan to plant. So Marsh, once again, coming in huge for his team in this S&D. Exactly as like I was talking about before this game started. Even though he's only 5-3, he has 2,000 damage. And, I mean, he just won the round finding the 1 kill there on the person with the bomb. Able to play his life. Just buying his team more time to come back in this game to tie this series up. But they're still down 4-3. But Militia have really choked these streaks that they've been on in this game, as they have no cruise missiles when they could have potentially easily had 3. And Swag Check going to be working the middle of the map here, leading our game at 10-3. And it looks like he's going to find 1, but actually he won't be able to, as Savages are all working through the middle of the map as they left the bomb in spawn. So Geen does rat back to find that as they work towards A now. Looking to work through middle of the map as they get pushed in to Cafe here. But now 3 members of Militia are looking towards this A bomb site, as Trojan has stayed on B just to make sure no one lurks back. But Savages are not even worried about that. They are only focused on this A bomb site. But Z on this back bridge finds an opening kill. So now a 3v4 for Savages on this offense. And Z has the health of AJ now in the back of the map. Marsh just playing the info, hits a quick little 2-pump, and Primo is going to go down trying to get into a spot. So now only 2 members left alive for Savages. They get the bomb down. Geen is going to go down to Swag Check. And now they're just going to bully Marsh out of this part of the map. And that's going to be all 4 down. And that's a defuse coming in here for Z, as Militia go up 5-3 here in map 2. Looking to take a convincing 2-0 lead. And I mean, these have been some good rounds. I really feel like Savages have just played these situationals a little wrong. I feel like they could very easily be winning these rounds, and they're just not. And Militia are very much capitalizing off of the misplays from Savages, as expected of them. So now they look to close out the map here on offense. Let's see what they decide to do. As once again, AJ carrying the bomb for his team. Sitting at 6 and 5. Definitely putting in the work after a great map 1. But Marsh is going to find a big opening kill there on the A-bomb onto Swag Checked. And now AJ has kind of been left alone here with the bomb, as the rest of his team has pushed into Rugs and Laundry to see if anyone from Savages is going to get a little overzealous and push up. But they're playing discipline so far, which you love to see from that team. And AJ just kind of looking for some information, not able to find anything. So it looks like he's going to try to wrap this bomb back towards A. And the closest one to them at the moment is going to be Marsh to make the most damage. Z looks like he's taking some shots downrange just to try to scare Primo off. But Chum Lee's actually does take AJ down, and he's going to see that the bomb is down. So it's almost going to be guaranteed that Savages win this round now, as the members of Militia are kind of stuck here in the middle of the map. Marsh finds one before going down to Trojan. So Trojan, just not enough time and too many people to find, will go down. So Savages staying alive in the map 2. Cutting the lead now to only 1 round. A 5-4 count here as we go into round 10 now. And once again, gonna scroll through all the players here. AJ 6 and 6, Swag 11 and 4, Trojan 7 and 4, Z 4 and 7, Marsh 7 and 5, Gene 5 and 7, Chum Lee's 7 and 8, and Primo sitting at 2 and 8. Hate that we have to do that, but it is what it is. But Savages looking to even this game out and staying alive here on the offense. And I would love for them to get a little aggressive here onto this B point if that's what they want to do. I just don't want to see them stagnate out like they did last time, as it almost looks like that's what's going to happen for the moment. Geen takes a gunfight against AJ, and AJ's just going to evaporate him. So the bomb goes down before Marsh is able to find one of his own. So now a 3v3, but Savages are still going to have to push over and find the bomb if they want a chance in this round. And now Chumley's is kind of left alone. It looks like they might try to wrap it towards A. 2 members of Militia are on B, so this would be the smart play. AJ sensing the pressure here, though. He's going to wrap back, looking, gets the info for his team. He's going to throw the stun onto the bomb. Not able to find anything, but he does know they're there. Chumley's getting the bomb down for his team, though. So now a 3v3 retake here for Militia if they want to win the game here. Z taking some great shots downrange at Primo, but Marsh is going to find AJ there. So now a 3v2 for Militia. Z using his smoke, though, to try to get onto the point, as Trojan's going to find Marsh. So now Militia have found their way onto the site, but Savages are just set up to try to hold over. But Z is going to find Primo, and he hops on the bomb, but Chumlee's sitting middle map will find the kill onto him. So now there's just not enough time, as Trojan won't be able to hop on. And Chumlee's with a clutch round win for his team as he goes down to the bomb there. Nevertheless, Savages do tie the game up at 5, so we're going to see a round 11 here, map 2. And because he died to the bomb, we get no kill cam, unfortunately. So now, round 11, Savages on offense. One final scroll through for the players. We're going to stay on board with the Marsh. Right now, the saving grace for Savages, playing absolutely out of his mind, sitting at 9 and 6 here in the search. He's going to be playing this back gas side for his team. Just getting some info on this Militia squad. He's going to see Z, and Chumlee's is able to find the first blood. So now it looks like Savages are going to use that to start executing onto this A point. And if they want it, they can take it now. They're going to smoke out this street side, and they're going to work their way on. But AJ and Trojan have been able to push into middle map. They're not able to find a kill, though, as both of them get a little weak. So now a 4v3 here for Militia in round 11. If they want to go up to, oh, Chumley's almost goes down there, but will not find the kill. Marsh able to find one of his own. Primo finds one as well before going down to... So now Trojan left in what was a 1v4, now makes it a 1v3. 20 seconds left. He looks for one. He finds the kill, but Savages are able to find it. And they were once down 4-2. But they work and claw their way back. Push it to round 11, and they take it. Savages tying this up now at 1 apiece. Amazing, amazing work there for Chumleys in the round 11. Able to find 2 huge kills. And I mean, man, you can't not ask for much of a better map there. As both teams bringing their A game, going to a round 11 and having a bang out of a round there, Savages were able to work the A bomb site beautifully. And just after they got it down, there was really no hope for Militia after that. And Savages do tie this series up now at 1 apiece. As we go into the after action report here, you're gonna see this from the side of Savages, 2 players, Chumleys and Marsh, both 10 kills apiece and a plant. Absolutely putting in the work. And for the side of Militia, really, the kills were a little more spread out, but Swag Check at 11 and Trojan at 10. They were definitely trying to keep their team in it and win it for them, but they just came up a little bit short and just were not able to overcome the forces of Savages there. But with that being said, now as we start to load in and get ready for this high-rise control, I'm going to throw us to a B right back screen as the players do get ready here. It's been an absolute bang out of a series so far. 2 close maps, each going the way of one team. We're tied up now, heading into the swing mode control on high-rise. You guys won't want to miss what's about to happen on the CPL. Militia versus Savages coming up in just a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, loading in now to High-Rise Control Map 3 here in this bang out of a series between Militia and Savages. We're tied at 1 apiece after a crazy round 11 there. And I'm definitely excited to see how this High-Rise Control is going to turn out. Usually one of the more, I would say, even control maps, as it usually goes to that round 5. You usually see a lot of kills here. So now on the offense is Militia, as they did choose to be on offense, as they're able to find 3 kills here after 2 of them go down. But now they're able to work their way on this A point. They'll find the first tick now. Marsh able to find 1 off of it though, as there's still going to be 3 members of Militia on the point, but now 2 more will go down. So Swag and Z left alone in blue now, as they will both go down. No, Swag able to play his life still, as he was crouched on that stair right there, not laying down, if anyone was wondering. But Geen is able to find him nonetheless. And Marsh able to find AJ B Street here before Geen finds another one on Z, and Marsh finds another one on the Swag as well. So now Geen on a 4 streak, looking to make it 5, but goes down to Z. Now Chumley's top helicopter will go down as well. Then Primo finds 2 of his own before going down. So Marsh on a 3 streak left alone will go down to Trojan. So they're able to get onto the speed point and stop the time for a second. Chumley's is able to get Trojan off though before going down to Z. AJ finds 1 of his own before Swag Check gets on and finds a kill as well. So Swag on a 3 streak now. They're able to get on the speed point. They're finding a tick here. Trade still just going down left and right as more coming in, but they're going the way of Militia. Primo with a huge 2-piece once again though, doing everything for his team right now. There's only 20 seconds left in the round. 2 ticks on B though. So Militia only need 1 more, and they're going to be flooding through this B part of the map. Z finds the opening kill for them, but Swag is going to go down to Geen. And Chumley finds 1, Geen finds another before Marsh is going to be able to beat down Trojan. So now only 10 seconds left, and they might be able to get onto the point here, but I don't know if they're going to be able to find the kills. Swag is able to get on, but Geen finds Trojan. Primo finds Swag with the nade. Z able to find Marsh, but Primo's going to trade him out. Geen able to find the last one onto AJ. So Savages able to stall out the defense. Only 3 ticks going the way of Militia. A great showing on defense there for Savages, and especially from Geen and Primo there. Putting in work, especially Primo on the sub. You have to really know your routes and know how to play if you want to find a lot of kills with the sub on this map. And that's exactly what Primo was able to do that round, sitting at 8 and 6 on a 2 streak. I'm going to stay on board with him here, as he's the spec 1 for this team. Absolutely showing out here in this map after not the best showing the first 2. And it looks like Savages with a different approach here on offense. Going to go to B first. Primo looking to get pushed up into the enemy spawn will go down to Trojan. But Marsh is able to find a trade out onto that. Trojan able to find another one though onto Chumley's before AJ finds Marsh eventually. Geen will find Z before Trojan finds him. So Trojan now on a 3 streak. That Swag was able to find Primo off the spawn, and Trojan is able to push up and find 1 of his own. So now Swag and Trojan is able to find all the kills for their team. Primo does force Trojan to retreat for a second, and Geen eventually will find him there. So no streak found on the side of Trojan. Now only Swag left with a streak at the moment. He will go down to Marsh. And Marsh with some beautiful shots there onto Trojan, allowing his team to get onto B. So now a 2-stack for Savages onto that point. They're able to find the first tick. Geen does go down, but Chumley's finds 2. And they're going to make it a 2-stack once again, as Marsh is able to find his 4th kill of this life. Now they're looking to hold them in the spawn. Chumley's does go down though. Marsh does get tagged up a bunch, but they are able to find this B point. So the ticks are already tied for the side of Savages, as Militia are able to find the exit kills there. So now this wave really stalling out, but Primo has found himself into the Militia spawn. Being able to find a big opening kill there. Primo, I don't think he was able to spot that enemy on the stairs, or maybe just not wanting to take those shots with the sub. He's going to be able to find Z here in the spawn, as the rest of his team have also found all the kills. So that's going to be everybody dead on the side of Militia, and Primo is able to get pushed up into the spawn. AJ is going to become run looking for him, and he goes down. So now Z looking to find him now, finally does. Almost going down though. Trojan finding a kill of his own, but Marsh finds 2 as Geen finds 1, and they're stacking this A point. And I don't think Militia are going to be able to touch. No, Z does. Z touches. He buys time for his team. Let's see if they're able to find the kills. They're able to find 2, make it 3. So now 1 person left on, that's Geen. He does go down. Wow, Militia, by the chin on their hair, are able to find the kills and stay alive in this round, but they're down on the lives, 7-10. And Savages only need 1 tick, and they have 45 seconds. So it's really going to take a miracle here out of Militia. And Marsh, if he keeps shooting like that, there's just no chance for Militia. So Swag is able to find 2 on the point. Marsh trying to keep his streak alive. He's able to find the 4th here onto AJ. 2 members of Militia on this A point. They know Marsh is over here. They know he's in the spawn. They find Primo. They find Chumlee's. Only 18 seconds left. They're able to find everyone but Marsh, and they eventually find him as well. So now a 4v4. Only 10 seconds left. And Trojan pushes out and finds 2. AJ finds a 3rd. And that's gonna be the defense for Militia. Wow. What a clutch there for the side of Militia. But still, Savages are up 2 ticks as they were able to find all of B and 2 onto A. But they were half a second away from capturing that point, and it was Z that was able to get on at the last second and buy time for his team to get there and get the kills. So what a play coming in from the E3 for the side of Militia here, as we're going to go on board with him to start off this round. Everyone on Militia, though, on a streak here, as it looks like they're going to keep opting to go for A here on the rip on offense. The trophies coming in. They're going to be able to get a good stack at least. Z on versus Chumlee's will get found out, but Swag Check is able to find 2 as he flanked through the bottom part of the map, and he finds a 3rd as well, which does give him the cruise missile before he does go down to Chumlee's, and Geen is able to find 1 on the point as well. So now the push does stall out for a second, but AJ trying to keep it alive here in blue. Swag finds Geen in mid. Poor Trojan finds Chumlee's. Chumlee's finds the 2nd one onto Swag. AJ's able to break onto the point, though, before going down to Marsh, so they're still not able to find a tick there onto A. And I would love for Marsh to get this tick down, but he's just going to opt to play this angle and keep them off, which I have to respect, as they do have the info that they're pushing B now. Swag Check does find Marsh, as Marsh got a little too far pushed up there. Primo doesn't know that Swag saw him, and he will go down as well, as does Geen. So now Marsh and Chumlee's the last guys left, as Marsh finds 1 off spawn. Geen goes down as well, so does Marsh. So now Chumlee's the last hope left on this B point. He finds 1 before he goes down, but now is going to come a 2 stack for Militia. So they find 1 tick before someone is able to get on. Make it Primo and Marsh. Marsh finds 1 before he goes down. Primo goes down as well. But the trades do go in the favor of Savages for now. Oh, and Geen is able to find 2 with his pistol. Absolutely frying here, sitting at 20 and 15 already. And they're able to keep this down to 1 tick on each point. So now the ticks are tied. So Militia definitely wanting to at least get a couple more ticks in this round. Obviously, they want to win the round, but it's just not easy to win high-rise offense, as Swag will find 1 before going down on this A point. And now Geen will kill Z off the spawn, so Trojan going to be really the closest guy that can touch, as they will have about 10 seconds here He's gonna find a kill before getting onto this B point. So now 10 seconds left. And Militia working onto B. Will they find this second tick here? 2 kills go down, and no, they won't be able to find that second tick. And everyone from the side of Militia dies, so that's gonna be the round. Savages able to keep the... Wait, no. They're able to get onto A. And no, actually, they will go down. So a valiant effort. But nevertheless, Savages are able to keep the ticks tied. So every tick they get here is how much they go up. Even if... So basically, Savages are guaranteed defense as long as they get 1 tick. But, I mean, if you're the side of Savages, you're definitely just looking to win the game here. You want to just come out and dominate this offense. And I think they're going to opt to push for this B point again. As I scroll through everyone here for you guys to see what everyone's stats looking like. But I'm going to stay on board here with Gene as he's on a 5 streak. And Chumleys is able to find an opener there on to AJ. And Primo finds a big kill onto Z as well. So that's going to be 3 down for the side of Militia. As Savages are able to get onto this B point. Primo trying to work towards A. Will get found out. Trojan does get traded though. And now Swag trying to work through mid. He'll get read by Geen. So now Savages are up 2 ticks. They'll guarantee defense in a round 5 situation. But they're going to capture the B point here. And Militia not looking good to start off this defense. Already down 6 lives. They have 2 minutes to hold out on this A point. But Savages are already going to get on. And Primo is going to go down. Swag check finds 3 kills. And they know Geen is in their spawn somewhere. Oh, but Geen is going to find 2. I don't know why Swag started to look towards his bottom. And Geen will find another. So he's on a 12 streak right now. In the spawn of Militia before he finally goes down to Swag check. I think that was a little bit of caster's curse, if I'm honest. But Savages are up 8 lives here, 15 to 23 with a minute and a half left to get this A point. And even if they don't, they're going to be guaranteed defense in round 5. But they are just, it looks like they're just going to try to get all the kills here in this round as Chumleys finds 2. And Geen is pushed up in their spawn once again. He finds 2 of his own. And now Savages are going to stack this point. Swag is forced to use his streak. And it looks like Primo is going to eat it. So only 1 kill there as now Savages are going to once again get a stack on this point. They find a kill onto AJ. So now a 3v3 on the point. Geen finds Trojan. So now Savages are on this A point looking to close out the map. But no. They'll get shut down once again. But Militia only have 6 lives. And a minute to hold out that many lives. Geen using his streak here. Will he be able to find one? He does. He finds AJ. So now it's a 4v15 for the side of Militia. It's almost too much, too little. Excuse me, too little, too late. For the side of Militia here, as Swag Check is on a 3 streak. But they just don't have enough lives or time. And Savages are going to take the control. 3, 2, 1. And I honestly can't believe what I just saw there in that offensive round. I mean, they were able to dwindle the lives down so fast on the side of Militia that they just didn't stand a chance. And then Savages were just able to force Militia to push them out. And, you know, as I said, they just didn't have enough lives or time on the side of Militia there. So in what some people could see as a shock, Savages take the control. And I messed that up. I'm sorry, folks. It was 3 to 1 in the control there. Savages go up 2 to 1 in the series as we're looking to go into a Vista hardpoint now. And I mean, you got to think Savages have all the momentum. You got to think they're looking prime to take the series here. But Militia did take the first hard point, and you got to think they're not happy with how that control went or how that search went. So definitely looking to see how they come out shooting in that Militia camp on this Vista hardpoint. It should be another banger of a map. You guys won't want to miss it. But it's going to come up here in just a second on the CPL stream. We will be right back, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now loading into this map for Vista Hardpoint. Personally, my absolute favorite map to play and watch in Modern Warfare 3. Definitely excited to see these two teams play it out here, as I am just still kind of baffled by that control there from the side of Savages. As here we are going to stay on board with the side of Marsh to start off this map. He finds one with a nade and a teammate, but does find one with his gun as well before taking AJ out as well. Trojan finds two of his own, so Militia will break into the point. Getting the opening time now is Militia, as Trojan pushes out and finds a kill of his own. Primo will find Swag Check there. A huge kill there for the Spec 1 from Savages. As they try to break into this P1, Marsh finds one before going down to Z. But Primo will take him out with a nade before going down to AJ. AJ goes down to Chum-Lee's, but he goes down to Swag. So trades going in favor of Militia. And it looks like this rotation will go in the favor of Savages, actually. It looked like Militia were there for a second, but Savages were just able to find the kills. And Trojan, though, is able to get in and cause chaos as he finds two, which allows Militia to get onto the point. Primo finds one before going down. Geen able to trade him out, though. Before Geen finds another onto Trojan. So now 2 dead to the side of Militia. Can Savages get onto the point? Swag finds one before he goes down. Geen with a 2-piece there. AJ able to find one in the middle of the map. Trojan now getting pushed up as he's going to look to break onto this point. Him and Primo standing right next to each other. He finally finds him. Chum-Lee's will take him out, though. Swag able to get pushed onto the point, though. He'll find 2 before pushing through, allowing his team to get on, trying to get these spawns. But Primo absolutely frying right now, going to find the big kill there. So Militia are able to take a 20-point lead here just about, heading into P3, but Savages are once again going to have the rotation. So let's see if they can hold off this first wave and win a good bit of time, but Primo will go down, so the time's going to be white. As Swag takes out Chum-Lee's in the bottom as well. Marsh, the last left alive as... No, he has Geen with him, but he will find 2 anyways. So Savages winning the time before Primo finds one again before going down. As Swag Check trying to work through the middle of the map here. Already 11 and 5. Goes down to Marsh, though, as Marsh finds 3. And that will give him the cruise missile as well. So Savages do take the lead here on this P3. The first lead change that we will see of this map. And it looks like he's going to be able to read Swag Check there on the rotation. Militia able to break through the front of Old as they need to find Marsh here as he's on an 8 streak. But they just won't be able to find him out yet. But they're going to be able to tie this game back up. Z finally able to take him out as he does spot Chum-Lee. But Geen, oh, Geen jumps right into his sights. So he will go down and this trophy able to save his life for now. Chum-Lee's trying to play his life in the back. Primo goes down. So now Chum-Lee's is left alone for a second on this point as Militia are able to take the lead back. But that's going to be 3 down for Militia as Chum-Lee's finds a huge 2-piece. Marsh finds one before he goes down. And Geen is looking to play his life here on the palm tree before he goes down. Primo finds one. Chum-Lee's and Marsh both also finding one of their own. Primo almost finding another. But Z just barely able to live for the moment, but he will go down. And Militia trying to get this little bit of scrap on P4. But they're just... It doesn't look like they're going to be able to break onto it. But Swag Check is going to find the kill to at least make it to where no one gets it. So Savages only holding a 14-point lead heading into this P5 bridge map, or bridge hard point. Swag Check on a 3 streak, able to find 2 before he goes down to Marsh. Dean also finds AJ there as well. So now Savages will have opening control of this hill as they were able to reclaim their lead once again. But AJ is just going huge right now, finding 2 kills before he goes down. Swag Check finding 2 on the point as well. So now Militia are able to break in once again. And if they're able to soak all this time, they will be able to take the lead back again. That is if Savages are not able to break on here. Primo flies out front trying to get on, but he'll go down. 3 kills going the way of Militia, and they'll find the last there on to Geen. So now it does look like, yes, they will take the lead back here. And they're going to have the setup here onto P1 as well. Chum-Lee's trying to be annoying hitting Old, but Swag is just able to win the gunfight there and take him out. Marsh does find a big 2-piece onto hit the next hill, though. So now Z is somehow left alone here on P1 as Savages take the lead right back from under their noses. As Savages will be the first team to hit 100 points here. Primo finds a kill onto AJ there. As Geen, playing his life in the middle of the map, finds one before he goes down. Swag Check is able to find 3 on the point. He's currently sitting at a 2 KD, 23 and 11. Looking to add on to it as well on a 3 streak. He's playing out of his mind for his team. The main reason they are even in this game to begin with. And he won't be able to find a streak there as he does go down to Chumlee's. But his team is able to find the rest of this scrap time. So they will be able to take a 20-point lead heading into this P2. Where Swag has also just gotten the kills to ensure that they win the rotation. He will get shot in the back. But they've also made these spawns a little weird for the moment. As they're going to make a natural pinch happen. And Militia were able to read it, but not able to get all the kills. So now this time is just stalling out White for the moment before Dean is able to get on. And Primo finds a kill in mid, trying to play his life on the stairs here. 2 kills going the way of Savages. Make it 3. Another one for Marsh. Sitting at 25 and 15. Trying to match Swag as much as he can. Finding another one there before he goes down. Chumlee's finding one before he goes down as well. But Geen is still playing his life very well on this P2 as his team is going to be able to once again flip this lead back in their favor. But Militia are going to find the rest of this time to take a little bit. No, never mind. I spoke too soon. Savages hold on to a tiny 2-point lead heading into this P3 where they have won the rotations. And now Militia have broken down on the opening of this P3 as they double team nade. And then they're also just going to get found out in the back of the map. So that's really going to be all dead for the side of Militia as Savages are able to find all the opening time here on this P3 if they would just turn around and get on the point. But they're not going to do that, and they've just left about 10 seconds White for no reason. Nevertheless, Geen is able to get on and find a kill. And he's going to read the back very well, so AJ does get found out. And Marsh was just able to get a cruise as well, sitting at 32 and 16. And he will get found out in the back of the map by Z. A huge kill there for this rotation. So now it's really going to be Chumlee's here with number 6 on the rotation. Facing off against 3 Militia enemies in front. Geen able to get shots on the one, but does go down. Marsh and Chumlee's, though, find one of their own. Trojan trying to stay alive here on Arches. Oh, he finds Marsh! So now Chumlee's is left alive. Back music. On a 3 streak alone. And AJ slides in and takes him out. Amazing shots there from AJ. But he does go down to Geen. Marsh finds one. Primo goes down. Swag finds 1. 2 in the back, actually. And he's going to try to make it 3, and he will. So now, after Savages were able to pull away a little bit, Militia are able to find their way onto P4 to try and at least break back into this lead of just a little bit. And number 3, AJ here, has snuck through onto this next hill. And number 6, Geen, doesn't even know it. And AJ's going to win the big gunfight in the back of the map. But he's going to have no help. Except Trojan does finally turn and will find 2 people by shooting them in the back. So actually, Militia have done just enough to break onto this P5 opening. And now Z with a huge 2-piece. He'll find 2. So then, now Militia are able to take the lead back. As they are not wanting to give up control of this P5 here. But Savages finally find all the kills and find their way on to the point. Marsh already almost at 40 kills on the map with the sub in hand. Swag check will find 2 from the front bottom of the map before going down. Geen finds 1 as well in mid. Will he be able to find a second? He will. So make it a 4 streak for, I believe, Geen here, as I've said it a bunch of different ways. But Primo finds a 2-piece as well as Chumlee's finding one of his own. Marsh does get shot in the back. Z read Chumlee's for a second, but unaimed, so he'll go down as well. And Geen finds another 2-piece in mid, so he has a streak as well. Savages up to a 30-point lead here. They're looking to close this map and series out on this hill right here. Primo with an unfortunate team nade, but 2 kills going the way. Make it 3 of Savages. AJ able to fly in and find 1 kill, though. So Militia stalling out this hill for just a second. Primo with a huge kill on the point before he goes down to the likes of Swag checked as well. But Geen does find the trade there, making it 2 kills as Marsh finds 1 as well. Trojan makes it a kill before getting found out by Chumleys. And Swag trying to break onto this hill to try to buy time for his team to get in. Primo's going to trade out the kills, but Militia are able to stall out long enough to push it to 1 more hill. So we will go to a P2 here, where Savages are going to meet Militia. Can Chumleys win the gunfight? No, Swag will take him out. Z finds 1 in mid as well. So now Z has worked his way into the burger. And all the kills going the way of Militia. So now they only need 20 seconds to win this map. But Chumleys finds 2 kills of his own. The streak from Geen finds 1. Savages find 3 kills. And will that be the opening they needed to win the map? Trojan trying to find the kills here from mid. He gets one shot on the point before finding 1. He gets 2. Savage only need 2 seconds, but Militia are able to break on. Number 6, Geen, though. Geen snuck through mid. He finds 1 kill before he gets team-nated. And Z finds the kill onto Primo, so now Militia stack the point together. And Marsh is going to be the only one that can even touch. He finds a kill before he goes down, and Militia are able to come back and win the map. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Militia all just absolutely turning up at the end of the game. As they were down, I believe it was 220 to about 195. And they came back and won it 250 to 248. An absolute masterclass from the side of Swag checked as well. As here is your after action report. As I'm sorry I did miss that on the map 3. But nonetheless, Swag dropping 40 and 31 with a minute on time. And the rest of his team all putting in work, even though they went negative. And for the side of Savages, I mean, you guys had the kills. Marsh was doing just about everything he could. But they just fell so ever slightly short on the end of that P1 and P2, which allowed Militia to break in and win that map. And we're gonna go to a map 5 Karachi here. I cannot wait to see what these two teams have in store for us, as this series has already blown my expectations out of the water. So once again, as you can see here, Militia take that map 250-248, pushing this series to a map 5, doing everything in their power to just stay in by the tiny hairs on their little chins. They were somehow able to overcome that Savage's lead and take the map on the P2. Man, what a map here. So with that being said, we will be right back as we get everyone loaded into the lobby and situated for a Karachi Search and Destroy map 5. Hopefully it's a banger just like the rest of this series has been. Folks, you won't want to go anywhere as this series is reaching its climax. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Map 5 here between Militia and Savages. And Savages are going to start us out on offense, as all 4 of them are going to work through the middle of the map here. As AJ does spot them for a second before having to duck away from the nades. And Swag Check sitting in P2 is going to be able to find 2 kills. As Primo is going to try to work through and kill him, but Swag Check is going to read him beautifully. So now, Geen left in a 1v4. He will find Swag, and the rest of Militia are all on the other side of the map. So if he does read it right, he could get this bomb down, theoretically. But instead, it looks like he's going to choose to wrap into the side of Militia, and I don't... Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, but he's not going to like this play when he watches it back. Let's see if he even looks down here and finds an enemy. No, he won't. He won't check the corners, and Militia will find the first round here of map 5 as Z with the final kill. Sitting in the corner will do it. I mean, Swag Check really was everything that round. Finding the first 2 kills very quickly. Basically, they lined basically up for him. And, I mean, right then and there, the round is basically done and dusted. And then Primo wasn't able to find him either. But they did find a kill onto him, so he wasn't able to keep his streak alive. As now Militia are looking to bang out the B-bomb site here. But what they haven't done is cleared out all the clock tower, but they do eventually find Chun-Li's. And this bomb is going to go down once again. So this time, it'll go down all the way. Primo trying to find the kill there on the Swag Check. He won't be able to. So now Swag, sitting at 5-1. He probably hears this enemy right outside of the door reloading. Marsh is going to climb the ladder to go up top. Him and Geen in a 3v2 situation. But it looks like Geen might be able to find a little bit of a timing here and get through. But they only have 20 seconds. Oh, and Z, shouldering beautifully, is able to find the kill there. So now a 1v3, and it's just not going to happen for Geen there. Or, excuse me, for Marsh. As Militia are able to find the second round here. Going up 2-0 in the map 5. Swag Check already sitting at 6-1. Starting out beautifully for his team here. As we scroll through the names really quickly after 2 rounds. The most kills on the side of Savages being 1 and 2 from 2 players. Swag Check really just leading the lobby at 6-1. On a 3 streak once again. Let's stick on board with him. Well, I say that, but he is going to be away from all of the action, so we are going to switch off of him. But, nevertheless, Savages looking to copy the strategy that Militia just put out on them and bully out this B-bomb site. And Primo is able to find a timing there through the smoke, but Z turns around and reads it beautifully. And that's going to be 2 dead from the side of Savages. So now a 3v2 as Geen does find Swag. So he dies off his streak once again. But now Z is on a 3 of his own. And the bomb is down basically on the bomb site. A big gunfight happening right here. Chumley's able to find one and Geen finds one of his own. So now Z is left in a 1v2. He's going to chow Geen out. An absolute ego chow from Z there. And he wins it every time. Now sitting at 4-0, looking at the dead body of the opponent. He just absolutely PP'd on. But number 4, Chumley's, has spotted him. And he's going to hunt him down. And Chumley's jumps right over him and finds the kill. So Savages able to clutch up a round here. Making it 2-1. As they claw their way back here in the map 5. Not letting Militia even think about taking a convincing, commanding lead here. It's gonna be a grueler, just like the rest of this series has been. So now, once again, Militia opting, it looks like, to work towards B on the offense. Number 5, AJ, does have the bomb, as he usually is their bomb carrier. They're going to throw nades and stun out this clock side of the map, as he might have just seen Chumley's head there. I don't know if he did or not. But now the smoke comes out, and they're going to start to push on to Chumley's. He does find 1 kill before getting taken down, though. And Marsh has also found his way onto a power spot here on the scaffolding. He finds 2 huge kills. So now it's going to be Swag Check left in a 1v3, and he will go down as he checks the scaff. But Marsh had already moved. So Savages very quickly making this an even game once again. 2-2 now, as Geen finding the big final kill there, sitting at 4-3. And we're gonna scroll through here once again. 2-3 for Marsh, 4-3 for Geen, 1-3 for Primo, 3-3 for Chumleys. And for the side of Militia, 1-3 for AJ, 6-3 for Swag, 1-2 for Trojan, 4-2 for Z, who we're gonna stick on board with. As he gets pushed up here mid-map, he does get a hit with his nade. So he knows the enemies are working at least towards that side of the map. And Savages have gotten control of this top third, and Geen did spot Swag there for a second. And now some shots ringing out as Savages are just trying to find the info and find a big opening kill here. And they're not able to just yet. Z on the bomb will get taken out by a team nade. So Chumleys is able to get to the clock tower for free. And that should open up this bomb site for his team. As yes, they've saved their smoke. And that's instantly going to be the plant. Geen finds 1 as well onto AJ. So Swag really the saving grace here for them on a big flank. But does get found out and tagged up. And Trojan will go down to Geen as well. So he is on a big 3 streak right here. Swag now a 1v4. Geen, I think, found that kill as well. So Swag not able to pull off the miracles there. No, Marsh was able to find this final kill, actually. So the streak of Geen staying there at 3, I believe it was. But nevertheless, Savages will take the lead here, 3-2 in map 5. Yes, Marsh and Geen are both on 3 streaks. So this could be huge for these players. I'm going to stay on board with Geen here, as it looks like he's going to have a big fight here ahead of him. He's the lone man on this A-bomb side at the moment, and that's exactly where Militia are going to be pushing in from. Let's see if he can make a miracle play here and stall out this push. And it's number 4, actually. Chumleys is able to do a little bit of damage and get pushed up, but he will have to back out. And they're not checking the... Militia are not checking the corner. Geen in the corner will find 1 through the smoke. Number 8, Z, ran right past both of them and got into this back P2 part of the map. And they're not going to know that, but they do know the bomb is down. Swag Check will find Primo, though. But Geen is just doing so good staying alive here on this 4th streak. He does know 1 is back restaurant now, though. And Marsh is looking over him. Geen finds a huge kill there, but he will eventually go down. And Trojan left in a 1v2 will go down to Marsh. So Marsh's streak does stay alive as Savages now go up 4-2 here in map 5. Beautiful teamwork for the side of Savages. And really, I think that round was derailed the second that Militia didn't check that close right corner on the bomb when they wanted to push out. Because that allowed Geen to just get a free kill and then basically get away with his life. And so now Savages will go up 4-2. And Marsh on a 4 streak. Gotta think they're going to look to put this game out of reach here by going up 5-2. And Marsh makes it a 5 streak as he finds a huge opening blood onto Z right there. And so now this bomb is going to work onto the B site. Trojan, the only one from Militia that could even have the info of them here as he hears the smoke go out. And AJ has worked through the spawn and gone unnoticed. And Swag was able to find a huge kill onto Geen. So now a 3v3 for Militia to retake here. Marsh is able to get the 6th kill though. So he will secure his cruise missile and make it a 3v2. But now a 2v2 as Swag finds one. Primo finds a huge kill though there. And now a 1v1 as Swag does find Marsh. 15 seconds. It's a Master versus a Spec 1 in a 1v1. And Swag just pushes up and finds Primo. And the Master will take the 1v1 as you probably suspected. Primo just playing the time a little wrong as he went for the chow there, allowing Swag to have enough time to defuse. And just an amazing play coming out for Swag there, sitting at 11-5 for his team. And I mean, that was a very crucial round for Militia to make this 4-3. As we scroll through the players here, Marsh 6-4, Geen 8-5, Primo 2-5, Chumley's 4-4 for Savages. And for Militia, AJ 1-6, slow start, Swag 11-5, hot as always, Trojan 2-5, Z 4-4. And on the offense, they're opting to work through the straight middle of the map as Swag finds a huge 2 kills, which will give him a cruise missile as well. Geen will find 1 though to make it a 2v3 for Savages now. And Marsh does have 1 stunned in church, but he is just going to play his life here. And it looks like Geen number 2 is going to try to start working towards him as well for the help. So now this bomb is down right in front of church. And Geen is... I don't know if he knows that it's down right there. I don't know if he noticed that. But he is just going to get here to help his teammate. And he'll notice Swag checked under him. But he won't be able to find the kill as Swag gets out with his life somehow. Marsh has pushed all the way through the enemy spawn here. And Militia finally do grab that bomb and are going to wrap it back towards A. But Geen has spotted them. And Geen knows they are doing this. He finds an insta-kill onto Z there. Some beautiful shots there, making this a 2v2 now. Swag and Trojan versus Marsh and Geen. And Marsh will find a huge kill onto Swag. So now Trojan is left in a 1v2. To keep Savages from game point, he won't be able to as he turns at the last second. Marsh with the kill and the defuse. Savages now sitting with a 5-3 lead at game point in map 5 here over Militia. Can they close it out here? I'm definitely excited to see what Savages have in store here, as they've really just been able to get these first bloods almost every round, and they've put it to their use every single time. As I'm going to stay on board here with Geen. He's sitting at 10-5 right now, absolutely frying for his team in map 5. He's going to go top third here with the AR. And just looking over the middle of this map now, opting to look over his team as the streak coming in for Swag check. And he's looking to get a big kill. No, he won't be able to find anyone, but he does find all the info. So Militia know that Savages are working this coop in top third part of the map, as the smoke will come out here as they try to work on, and Chumleys will find the big opening kill there, and Marsh finds one as well. Swag will get a trade onto him though, so now a 3v2 for Militia trying to stay alive. Swag and Trojan, the two that usually seem to be in this. The bomb will go down. Swag does find some good shots there onto one. Oh, but number 3, Primo. Primo worked his way up to top third, and he'll find the kill onto Swag. So now a 1v3 for Trojan. and Primo throws a nade off at him. He'll hit him a little bit, he'll tag him up, so now he's weak, and Trojan has no choice but to push. And he will go down. So Savages take the map and the series with that round there. A convincing map 5 for them, taking it 6-3 here on Karachi. Absolutely amazing work from that team. Man, what a series we just watched. Savages lost both hard points, even though the second one was really a choke job on their part. But they are able to close out the Neslo with a 6-5 in map 2, a 3-1 in the control, and a 6-3 win here in map 5. And as we pull up the after action report here, folks, you will see once again Martian Geen, trying for these teams. Geen sitting at 10-5, Marsh at 9-5 with a plant and a defuse. But on the side of Militia,